Dr. P right here.
Anything I should know about?
You know, it's a shame there's no pictures of us together when I was a baby.
I remember the first time I babysat you. You were easy. DJ, see if there's any frozen waffles in the freezer.
Crystal's listing the same thing about frozen waffles.
That's because she doesn't know the secret. There you go. Chew on this for a while, little lad. Yeah, it's gonna make those gums feel better.
He's slobbering.
Well, that's why you use a waffle. It's got all those built-in drool cups.
Now at 10, all eyes on Chicago tonight. The Democratic National Convention kicks off in less than 24 hours. And a who's who of Democratic politics and entertainment going to be flooding the Windy City. We're live with the convention and the dueling campaigns for president.
Dangerous, damaging, and potentially deadly. It has become a terrifying trend across SoCal. Drivers taking over streets, performing wild stunts. The local city where police are hot on their trails.
And determined and unafraid, burglars breaking into an electronics store, ransacking the place as security alarms are going off. Tonight, the business owner calling those thieves professional crooks. Now, on the news at 10. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the news at 10. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Creed Winter. We begin tonight with all eyes on the 2024 presidential election, less than 3 months away.
Yeah, the next major milestone on the road to the White House, of course, the Democratic National Convention, which kicks off tomorrow in Chicago. Vice President Kamala Harris preparing to take the four-day convention by storm. More than 4,000 delegates are going to officially recognize Harris as the Democratic nominee. But planned pro-Palestinian protests could cause some problems during the week-long event. Democratic powerhouses are expected to speak at the DNC. That includes former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and former President Obama.
KTLA's Carlos Acedo joins us here in studio with what we can expect as the countdown to tomorrow's convention in Chicago continues. Hi, Carlos.
Rick, Corrine, good evening. Democrats from across the country are convening in Chicago this week for their convention. Vice President Kamala Harris will formally accept her party's nomination for president. Things kick off tomorrow, where organizers are hoping their party goes off without a hitch. Security has been tight. The National Guard is on standby, but there might be a few fireworks in what's already been a campaign season filled with surprises. A shakeup at the top of the ticket has Democrats energized heading into their convention. Vice President Kamala Harris arriving in Chicago Sunday night ahead of this week's Democratic National Convention, where she'll rally an estimated 50,000 party loyalists as their presidential nominee. Our team caught up with LA Mayor Karen Bass on their flight to the Windy City.
I am very excited. I'm so excited to be a part of this moment in history. I know that the enthusiasm is going to be off the charts.
Earlier in the day, Harris and her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, rolled through Pennsylvania on a bus tour. Harris taking a swing at her political rival.
The real and true measure of the strength of a leader is based on who you lift up.
Anybody who's about beating down other people is a coward.
Over the weekend, former President Donald Trump also spending time in Pennsylvania, a key battleground where he criticized Harris's economic plan.
We are going to defeat a communist known as Kamala Harris. She's a communist. Most radical left person ever to run for office. This is not what this country needs. We've had enough of them.
A new Washington Post ABC News poll out shows Harris holding a narrow lead over Trump nationally. The findings continue to point to a tight election in November, when 7 swing states are likely to determine who wins in the Electoral College.
How many kids did you kill today?
But a big test for Democrats will be the party's stance on Israel and the war in Gaza. Tens of thousands of anti-war protesters are expected outside the convention, where a large perimeter with checkpoints has been set.